My name is Sarah DeLone, and I was at Juvenile Law Center just for a brief period of time, from about December 1991 through August of 1992, between graduating from law school and going off for a clerkship. And I was a staff attorney. I had a very humbling, I would have to say, assignment of representing a couple of the kids that Juvenile Law Center represented in the dependency system, in the courts and the dependency system. It was my first exposure to what I'll call angels, my first direct exposure to angels in the world, which is some of these foster parents and some of these social workers, just beautiful, amazing people, and the collaborative nature of working with them to just try and figure out what was best for children that were really facing untenable kinds of living situations. And the support that I felt from the other staff, from Bob in particular, but the entire staff at Juvenile Law Center, in figuring out how I could be helpful and constructive in that process, particularly given my newness to my legal career, was quite wonderful, and just, really experiencing the importance of all the different perspectives and all the different talents and strengths that different people bring to trying to figure out what can be very difficult situations to figure out. So that's something that I really appreciated. I think of my time at Juvenile Law Center as being a web of interconnecting systems of support. Once you're born, almost in this country, you're expected to sink or swim on a certain level. Kids don't. And kids are born into circumstances over which they have no control, or largely have no control. And kids don't have a political voice in the system. And the most vulnerable children, their parents and their families and support systems don't have a voice, really a political voice in the country. So the work of the Juvenile Law Center and other organizations like it, and Juvenile Law Center is certainly a leader of all those organizations, is absolutely critical. I'd like to wish the Juvenile Law Center a very happy 40th birthday. I hope that business dries up in the next couple of years so that you only have a couple of more birthdays to celebrate. But barring that happening, I wish you a very happy next 40 years.